And welcome to the campus of the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. My name is Paul Polinsky, and I'm the Director of Athletics at this university. Tonight is a very special evening for us. This evening is special because this is the first building in intercollegiate athletics that will be named in honor of a female.
Well, if I had to choose one or the other, I'm here. I really need to thank some people. It absolutely is an incredible honor, and I've been around here for a long time, and I didn't realize that there had not been a facility named after a woman until tonight. And I certainly hope that's a trend that will continue. Because there are certainly deserving people, more deserving than me standing here right now. So we're going to really work at that. I need to thank some people because my name's on this wall. But there are so many people that contributed to the success of this program. Without the administration, when I started here, right from Chancellor Connor on through all the chancellors that have been here, they have all been so supportive. This facility that we're playing in here right now would not be here without the work of Galen Greenhill and what he did, and of course Dick Telfer continuing on with women's athletics, and Paul with the promotion of women's athletics. So there's a lot of people to thank for making this a success. I really need to thank my very good friend and my colleague, Diane Jones, who was my athletic director for many years. And with her and Dr. Greenhill, you're sitting in this arena because of the two of them. And I know she was instrumental in pushing this along for the last 5 years. And so to my good friend Diane, I am so appreciative, you know that. I thank you so much. All the university committees, as Dr. Telfer said, it goes through a committee. It took a long time, and I am so appreciative for that and what was done. The work that Paul and Diane did to solidify this is amazing. Thank you so much. Through the years that I have coached here, it seems so familiar standing right here. It's really great being here. I almost feel like I could get over there and start coaching again. Through all that time, the university faculty and staff have been amazing. I would see their faces in the crowd, or wherever we traveled, I would see them, and there has always been such an incredible support of university faculty and staff here. You know who you are, and I thank you so much. I again need to thank the wonderful coaching staff that I have had through the 24 years. They really made me look good, and for that I'm so appreciative. Glenn, thank you so much for coming tonight. My first coach that I started with, and oh my God, I could write a book of all the stories about Glenn and I. My friends, I call my extended family. I have had this core of people, men and women, who have supported the Whitewater volleyball team for 24 years. They have done an amazing amount of work, from recruiting to camps to juniors to just, I cannot thank you enough. And they're up there and they know who I'm talking about. They have spent 24 years with me. Some of these people started my very first year in 1981, and I want you to know how much I appreciate all of your support and through thick and thin. Thank you so much. I know we've got to get on with this volleyball match, but I need to, I've saved the best for last. And that is my family, who, I tell you, they have been there through thick and thin. My mother and father probably have attended more matches and watched more matches than anybody I know. They've always been there, such an incredible source of support, along with my brother Bill and his wife Joan. They got to watch a national championship in here, and yes, they did break the bleachers in here. We had to replace some bleachers. But what an incredibly awesome feeling was to win in this place. It is something I will remember for the rest of my life. So my mom, the great support, you and Dad through everything. And, I told my father in May that they were going to name the facility for me, and he was so incredibly excited. He said, well, you know what, I'm going to be here. And by God, I think he is. So thank you so much for just an incredible night, incredible honor, and I just want you to know how proud I am to be a Warhawk.